Hello, as the title suggests, it's new website time. We're very excited about this version. We've taken a lot of feedback from our customers and people close to the business and use that to shape a new experience, a new design, a new layout that hopefully does a good job of telling our customers and people interested in what we do, how we do it, and who we are as a team. Very excited to share this with everybody. As you can tell from the images, we've stuck heavily with those involving all things Lego, some Star Wars as well, believe it or not. It's not going away, we're sticking with it. It's been with us from the start of the business's inception, and we listened clearly to the feedback from the last version of the website, where people said that visually it was striking and it stood out, certainly from a lot of our competitors. But it perhaps lacks some depth and some detail and some information about how we currently help customers with their IT problems and the solutions we provide. So, as you can see, as I scroll down, the layout is certainly cleaner. There's more information. You can see a picture of me, perhaps looking slightly younger and a little less haggard, with a link to our YouTube channel where you can find a lot more of our content, a lot more information around what we're doing to help our customers out. We've revamped the case study section also. I'll shine a light on that towards the end of this video. And more importantly, we've taken a lot of time to think about the journey, the visitor's journey throughout the site. We've used and incorporated some very funky tools in the background to look at things like heat maps and how people are flowing through the pages, what they're searching for, how best to reward it. So no, not purely from a Google perspective in making sure that we're ranking as highly as we can, because we don't want to waste people's time. We've worked with customers for long enough to understand that typically people are very time poor. Getting their attention and rewarding it is a difficult task sometimes. So again, on the home page, scrolling down, we've highlighted some key areas, some unique elements to our business and why our customers choose to work with us. Small section dedicated to some of the technology partners we work with. We don't like to club people around the head with long and exhaustive lists of vendor badges and accreditations. More importantly, a dynamic element of the website pulling through all of our Google reviews as and when they're left. Wonderful 5 stars there from everybody you can see, which we're obviously very happy and very proud about. We looked at and took on board a lot of the comments and the feedback from the previous site and made sure that we built them into this latest version. As you can see from the top, links to all our socials. We won't talk about whether it'll be X or Twitter in the next few months. That might not age well. Again, the call to action, making it as easy as possible for people to either get a call back from us or to contact us directly. We don't believe in switchboards and automated responses. Those that know us and have worked with us before will know that. We've also decided to build out some strong content and information on some of our key specialisms and solutions. Wi-Fi networking, for example, represented perfectly by some Star Wars Lego, which if you've been to our office, you know is prolific and predominant around the business. Again, a link to some of our recent case studies and some headlines on the key areas of our services. Before we move on, quick mention to say if you've got any feedback about the new website, let us know. We're always open to it. Reach out to us, do it through the website if you choose, but any way you get in touch, we're always interested to hear people's thoughts on what we're doing, how we're going, and to see if we can make things better in the future. Case studies. We've always had really strong case studies as a business. We've worked in some really interesting parts of the world, some very interesting customers across different verticals, different kinds of opportunities. So the ability to go back over some of the case studies, bring them up to the modern day, make them look a bit more shiny and a bit easier to read, easier to navigate was a huge part of the website build. We've even managed to build in a filtering element. So as the list continues to grow, you can filter them out, find the case studies that are relevant to you that you'd like to read more about. We took a similar approach with the other resource on the website, which is the blog section, where we analysed the design, thought about how best to categorize them, make them easy to find and rewarding depending on what area of news, updates, technology or industry you're interested in learning more about. Again, if you are looking at this and thinking it's your bag, contact us. We're always open to guest blogs, so our technology partners, reach out to us. It's always good to hear from you, so let's collaborate. We can add some more great content and get it on the blog section. Finally, my favourite section, the About Us page, where we get to shine a bit of a light on who we are, sooner than what we do and who we do it with. So one of the biggest compliments we had from the previous build of the website was what we did with the About Us section. Instead of shoving cameras in some of our staff's faces and getting them to sit down for semi-awkward corporate headshots, we thought, you know, why not spare them? So everybody that joins the team chooses their preferred Lego avatar, which then sits proudly on the site. Even good old Frank the dog gets one. It's a really important part of the site for us, where we can shine a light on us as a team of human beings. Why? Why bother? Well, because, you know, whether you're a customer, essential technology partner, a potential new member of the team thinking of joining us, making sure there's some information on who we are and what makes us tick is very much at the forefront of what we do. One of our core values is openness. We don't like to hold back. Anybody that works with us knows this, and we like to be as open and transparent with our customers as possible. So it's a really big part of the website. We're really glad we got it in there. So that's it. That's the new website. Feel free to comment, feel free to contact us. Any means and methods. Let us know what you'd improve. Let us know what you really liked about it. Who knows, we might even manage to build it into the next version of our website. Thank you.